That is not a problem. Because the goal is to develop that torque from the upper body to the lower body, which in turn generates more power. This is also the same thing with turning whip kick. Same concept. Same thing. If you do this without stopping, I guarantee you I can increase the power of your turning backside kick by 2. Possibly 3 times. Possibly 4 times. Because you do not stop. Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, when we do regular side kick or when we do regular kicks, what do we do with our arms? Where are our arms at? They're up, yes? 1, yes?
Yes, sir.
So, what's the difference between this and this? All I did was throw my elbow around. No difference. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So, I need another holder. Hi, Cody. Go get a holder. Okay? And once again, if you're not high enough to do a turning backside kick, please just work on your side kick. Yes? Okay? And what we're going to do is, I want you to stand right on the line here. Is that understood? So you're going to stand right on the line. Yes? So both feet, one, then the other, right on the line. And this is going to be right over the middle of the line. Cody, you're going to come over here a little bit. Okay? And you're going to stand right on the line also. So we're going to actually utilize the line. Does everybody understand? So you're going to come up to the line. 1, 1, 2, and on the third one, turn and kick. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Don't stop. Just allow your body to torque around. And if you lose your balance, you lose your balance. Actually, we can do this. We can do 3 of these. Okay? So, hold on one second. Casey! Hey, we'll move it around, okay? Yes? All right, so I've got 3 people, okay? All right, so I want you on the line. 1, 2, both feet pointing to this corner right here. Hands out. Okay, back up a little bit. Okay, and 3 times. 1, good. 2, go faster. 3, go around fast. Come on. Good, very nice. See the difference? Yes? Go ahead. 1, 2, and go fast. 3. So you stop. You stop. You want this. 1, 2. Okay, hey guys, I want an over-exaggerated wind-up. Everybody know what exaggerated means? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Everybody understand? Okay, go, over-exaggerated. Go, 1, 2, go, 3. You kick before you came around. Upper body leads. 1, 2. Good, good. Yes? Good. Too far away. Too far away. Oh! That was awesome. How'd it feel? How'd it feel? Felt good, didn't it? Yeah? You don't like it? He doesn't like it either. No. Exaggerate. Oh! Hey, everybody leads. Same. Yes. You're kicking with your lower body before your upper body comes around. Do you understand? Allow your upper body to come around and allow that to come around. You understand? Yes? Okay, so you're going to go like this. You're going to 2, and then you're right here, and then you're trying to kick. Let that body come around first. You understand? 1, 2, all the way around. There, get it again.
Careful.
Gotta yell. Hey-ya!
Stay on the line.
Hey-ya!
Stay on the line.
That was money. Oh, that's money. That's not money.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Understand the power behind this comes from the upper body, not the lower body. Okay? Good? back, come back, come back. Good, right there. Good. Excellent.
There you go.
Now,
Better.
give me this.
That's not bad.
You have to keep on the line. So 1, 2, and then. Good.
Yo!
First learning how to do pretty fast.
Whoa! I'm not going down. That's a jump. That's not a turning back side. Yes! You call that a kick?
It's not me.
I'm not going anywhere. Kick. 1, 2, and yes! Hey, you were a little bit too close. That was beautiful though. Good kick. Okay?
What? No,
What's that? Way higher than that.
Very good kick.
Say thank you, sir.
Excellent. Okay. All right, so I need Casey and I need Cody to kick also. So I need somebody to hold for. Let's see. Lewis, you hold, please. Good. And yes, you can hold here. Hey, Casey, Cody, come to my line.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get somebody over here in this line, somebody over there in that line, please. Okay. Good. All right. Go. Get going. I'm still not going now.
Is that a challenge? Oh, you almost had it.
Close. Good. Still too close. It might be a little too far away. Maybe. He came around, I was like, maybe I should stand up.
I've got no feeling.
Okay, what is this kick called?
Turn back side kick.
Turning what?
Backside kick.
Why is it called turning backside kick?
Side.
And which way is your body facing when you actually hit the target? So when you hit the target, I should see your back and then come around. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Turning backside kick means I should see your back. All right? When I kick with my right leg or my left leg, when I extend it out, there has to be a counterbalance to that kick. What is the counterbalance? The upper body has to lean where? Towards the kick or away from the kick?
Away.
Away from the kick. So when I turn my body one, my body's going to lean more towards the back, then I'm going to kick and come in. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So I want to lean away from the target because my leg is going into the target. Yes? A major, major thing in teaching, especially young people and even older people, is that when they turn, they go like this. And their upper body leans into the kick and then they can't get their leg up high. So you have to sometimes, okay, you have to sometimes stand, get in swing stance, okay? No, stand right there, go more! Okay, so turn one, just, okay, then I have to get over here, okay? So turn one, okay, look over your shoulder, now kick, go. You understand? So you got to actually help them lean away from the target a little bit, so they get used to the technique. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay? Once they get used to the technique and they lean away from the target, even when you do side kick, which way do you lean? Slightly away from it. Yes? Same concept. It's still side kick. You're doing a jump line side kick, which way are you going to lean? Lean away from it, but not too far, because then you're going to lose your balance. But any kind of side kick is going to lean away from the target. Any kind of whip kick that has side kick in it, going to lean away from the target. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes? All right, so I got about, how much more time do I have? You started at 5:30, right? Or 5? Or what time you start?
5:30.
After 5, sir.
Okay, so I still got some. Good.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I'm going to do whip kicks also. Okay? right, so go ahead, let's do it some more, please. Turning back side kick. If you're a lefty, do it lefty. If you're a righty, do it righty. Okay? Yes? If you're with me, clock me. Yeah, clock me. Okay, I'm waiting for it. Let's go. Ah. Ah.
Good. Kick it.
Yeah.
You gotta get hard.
If you don't move it, then you have to go out.
Give it. More.
Okay, everybody hold up for just a second, please. All right. So, why do we do front leg technique? Why do we do front leg technique? You guys do front leg front kick and rear leg front kick combinations, yes?
Faster to opponent, sir.
What's that?
Closer, so you get faster.
Yes, okay. So front leg technique is more of a jab than it is a power technique. Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. However, it can be used against somebody that is oncoming into you. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay? But here's the deal, all right? So, Lewis, come right here, please, okay? Oh, no. Stay right there and hold it, okay? Back up a little bit. All right, so Lewis is going to walk in on me, and I'm going to kick Lewis as he comes in, okay? So I'm going to go one, okay? So don't stop, just try and come in, okay? Back up. Don't stop. Hopefully I'll stop you. Is that understood? And your teeth will go like that. I'm just joking, okay? All right, so distance becomes extremely important when doing a front leg technique. Everybody understand?
Yes,
But
sir.
this is extremely important in any kick that we do. So understanding your distance and how far you need to be away from your opponent before you throw your kick or when you throw your kick is extremely important in Taekwondo because we want to kick the target at almost full extension of our leg and then drive through the target. Yes? If I kick too late, come on in, Lewis. If I kick too late, all my energy is expended before I even hit the target. Or if I'm too far away, all my energy is expended and I never hit the target. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I kick too late, then my leg is going to be bent, and when I hit the target, it's going to become a push instead of a kick. Does everybody understand that? So, we'll do it again. Go on, come on in. Okay? So, back leg. Oh, what did I do? I pushed myself backwards. If you're too close to the target when you do a turning back side kick, when you hit it, your leg is going to be too much bent for you to drive through the target. Therefore, you're going to push yourself backwards. Raise your hand if you've done that. The reason that you did it is because your distance is incorrect. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay? If I do it correct, don't stop. Come in. Ha! When I hit the target, I'm utilizing his momentum, his weight against him, and I don't move. I don't go backwards. I don't go forwards. I stop him dead. Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So, if he's coming in, good, let go of that. If he's coming in and he's trying to go like this to grab hold of me, okay, come in. One. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I could have gone through, I could have followed through, but I like Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what'd you see, Lewis? Saw my heel of my foot, didn't you? Said to yourself, well, wait a second. Okay, but does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to develop your distance to the target. If you push yourself backwards, chances are you were too close. If you don't create any power into the target, don't deliver your energy, chances are you were too far away. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
A good instructor understands the distance of their student and will help them. So I can look at you and I can say, okay, this is how far you need to get away, and I can adjust for you. But that's not the goal. Okay, the goal is for them to be able to adjust for themselves. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right, so let's try again. All right? A couple more times, and then I want to go into something else. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you coming, sir?
No. I'm just saying, I was trying to make a point.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So, trying to make a point, so we're just going to do turning back side kick again.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
understood? But I want you to have correct distance. Everybody
Yes, sir.
understand? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good.
That was actually kind of cool. Oh, really?
I need to get a little bit.
Yes, sir.
That's a good kick, Casey. Not having you leave the ground as you leave the ground. Move like out back fast. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Don't go here. It's fine.
Good. Move faster. Move faster. Good. What? Casey, I got you. Oh, you did. I won't forget it. You good. You good. I got you. Okay.
Thank you. Remember my name too.
Too close? Yeah. Why? Because you jumped in on it. Yes? Spin. Don't jump. Okay?
Either.
Spin. There you go.
Recording booking already.
The name.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, roll. All right, so grab 2 paddles, please. Grab 2 paddles, please. Grab me 2 paddles, please, okay?
Try to do what you think, but if it's open like that, it was.
Those aren't good.
Some of them are.
Go grab me some good ones. I mean, if you want good slaps, that's awesome. Okay, everybody have a seat for a moment, please. Oh, thank you. Okay, so at my dojo, and I know here you only use 1 paddle. Wait a second. Tell you what, you guys come over here and I'll be in the sun.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be in the sun. How's that? Hey, Dan's getting good. Morning. Okay, so in my dojo, when we do turning whip kicks, we use 2 paddles. You guys use 2 paddles? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So the target is actually what's in between the 2 paddles. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
So my head is the target, therefore the paddle should be this wide apart. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Got it? So,
Yes, sir.
okay? Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay? Okay, a turning whip kick is no different than a turning back side kick other than the fact that it finishes like a roundhouse kick. The main problem that most people have with turning whip kicks is that they do not follow through with the entire leg. They follow through with the bottom half of the leg. The bottom half of the leg, I say, is the knee to the ankle. Anybody understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
when they turn, if you watch what I do, they go like this. And the knee is still pointing to the left-hand paddle, or the right-hand paddle. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay? A proper whip kick should have a full extension of the leg through both paddles and then finish like the roundhouse kick. So when I kick, notice that my came back, my knee was on this side of the paddle. Anybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay? This is one of the hardest things to do. This is why we spend so much time at green belt and high green belt doing whip kicks. Because it's really, really hard. Okay? But one of the other things you have to remember is that it is the same thing as a turning back side kick. You cannot stop in the middle of your kick and then do a whip kick. You lose, it just becomes a rear leg whip kick, which we don't even practice anymore, right? Do you practice rear legs? Rear leg whip? Back leg whip? You still do that? Or no, I'm not sure. Turning, no, rear leg. Rear leg. You still do that?
We do front leg kicks, sir. Yes, sir.
Front leg, but not rear leg.
No, sir.
So you go like this.
Yes, sir. We go like this.
Okay. All right. So we'll work on turning whip, yes, but the same concept. Louis, right here, please. Okay. So. Not you, me. What are you doing? All right. So around and through. Anybody understand? I always lose my glasses when I do this. One more time. All the way through. Okay? This is what most of you will do. And you won't have your entire leg for the kick. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The way that I get around this with my students is I will get into position for a sweep. Start one, extend, draw it around, and rebend. Again, straight out, draw it around, and bring it back. So if you want to practice the movement on the ground, it's easier to do it, understand how you get your entire leg. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so we're going to do the exact same thing that we did before. And if you're off balance, that's okay. So, same thing. 1, 2, 3. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same concept. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, let's go. What's that?
Yellow belt.
Yellow belt. Hop, skip, roundhouse kick.
No, you were excited with turning back.
Yes?
Why not doing a whip kick?
White belt, rear leg roundhouse kick. Hop, skip. Oh, running step. Running step. Fast step roundhouse. Okay? Fast step. My terminology is wrong. I'm sorry. She can do rear leg. Okay, so is she right here? Good. So it's a little bit. Okay, so one time. Okay. Bottom. Heel. Yes. Okay, bottom of the foot, heel. Good. Now do it again. Same thing. Okay. Okay. So you stop in the middle of it. Your knees point at even again. That come through.
Come this line, there's only 3.
Good. Here, do it again. Good. There you go. Now. 2, 3.
Now, what did you do?
Yes.
Are you cramping again?
When you get to the whip kick, I like this.
Good. So lean away from the arrow. You understand?
Good.
Let's do it one more. Let's do it one more. Put your feet on the line. One of them towards them. Good. Now, don't. Yes. Now go.
Do it.
One.
I felt like it was, I don't know.
Better balance.
Mr. Shannon,
A little bit longer understand.
Well, they have like
Longer understand. Okay. Just a tiny bit. Okay.
so you and your flexibility.
I know it hurts. It's my urge to punch him.
There you go. 1, 2, all the way.
Better.
You wouldn't have been.
You too!
What's he doing?
It looks like you're mad.
No, I'm doing this.
Yes. Okay, keep moving it out here, and this is right here with the knees, pointing this way. Okay, so when you do this, just go 1. Just do that.
You know why you're missing? Returning press and hit.
Good.
Bend. Thank you.
Again, beautiful. Excellent. Now do the same thing. Go through this. Again. Good. Yes.
All right, now it's time to be different.
Lefty.
Try it. That's
Lower.
You popped.
Turn faster.
Try again.
Faster. Turn faster.
Injury squat.
Go hold for him.
Faster.
Nice. Aaron, be accurate, flexible. I mean, you have to hold straight up.
Turn it this way. Okay, if you have not been in my line, I want you in my line. Okay?
Why is my whole line me?
Everybody.
If you have not been in my line, I want to see you in my line. Unless you're a white belt or a yellow belt, I don't need to see you. I am joking. You can get in my line if you want, okay? Alright, go ahead. Let me see. 1, 2, and around. 3.
Yeah.
Come here. Can you do it faster? How fast can you get? How fast can you kick?
Minute at the end.
Give me 1, 2, come on, fast, boom! Oh, nice. Hey, do that every time. Go, Shan. Try again. Good. Move it back. Point back for this one also. Now.
That's why I pulled it back too.
Keep it back
I was
for
worried.
it is.
Sorry, I couldn't have low. One more time. Sorry.
That he moved.
I was worried. I thought you were gonna hit my hand.
Right?
She looked really low. I thought you were gonna hit the hand.
You have to trust her.
I don't trust everybody. I don't trust everybody.
That's your left leg.
That's Lefty? I didn't move it that time. You can say it all you want. I didn't move it that time.
I go for it, Cody. Check it, Cody. We love you.
Okay, so you kicked it, and your knee was still pointing this way when you finished. You understand? So you want to try and do this. Try this one. 1.
들고 있어, 잘하고 있어. 마지막에 조금 더 세게, 천천히 릴렉스 하면서 많이
Excellent. Do it again. Now you got to
See, I'm really good at catching it, right?
See, you saw him mid. He was pointing at me when you finished.
I was fine. Okay, you want to hire
Go
me?
ahead, next. And how's your side? Is it okay? Okay. Hey, lean slightly away from you, just a tiny bit. You understand? Because great. Okay. How about back? Because you have to bend your knee again. Okay, you just want to go around and bend your knee. Rebend your left knee. So you go like this.
Do your left. Let me see.
Depends what kind of kick it is.
Let me see left.
Good. Do it again. Because now the upper half of your leg is pointing towards
There's
you.
just some kicks I want to do. It does, yeah. But it does.
Except for his good left all the time. All left all the time.
foot
Okay.
pointing that way. Good. Now,
I know what I need to work on with him. So he told me what I need to work on. So I'm good.
Spin and kick.
I got it. I got it. My head is ready for the rest of the
exact
day.
same thing. Okay? Go! Put those hands around. Again. Feel the difference?
Yeah. Oh, she's my sister.
Oh, you're saying
Get
something.
that one down.
Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful. Let's do it again. Good. Okay. I want you to turn and cock your leg, but I want you to turn your head and look at it. Is that understood? So don't throw the kick until you see it. Is that understood? All right. One, turn, look. See if you can figure this out. So you leg out. Mind you, your legs too. You understand? So I want you to hit this. How are you throwing? This with the heel. So like a side kick, and then beat. Okay. Try it. Side kick. Yes. Beautiful. Yes.
I'm glad I went lower when I did.
Yes.
I'm really good. Because as soon as you turn it, whoop, and I'm so glad I did.
Now, side kick, and then whip it around. Okay. Go ahead. Try it. Go ahead.
He moved, right?
Go hit my hand.
She told me you
Go ahead.
No.
Hang on with the side
I didn't
kick,
say
yes?
hand, I said
You're not
head.
doing that. Try again.
Up here, noggin. Hit the noggin.
Practice that. All right. Hey, Kabir, you're right. What you got, bro? I tell you what, hit where it's at. Okay, there you go.
No, just because you, I know I got a grip in it.
Okay.
Okay, that one we went over. That was, you did it here.
No, I have to do this.
Good job. All right, so you see your running step.
I didn't turn it on.
I know.
Good. One more time.
You're mean.
Okay. So I want you to jump to this line right here. Okay. I want you to go beyond. Is that
Good turning press.
I want you to reach it against one.
Okay.
Don't go beyond the line. But give me the kick. Is that understood? Good. Do it again. Go back.
Protect. I saw it from another master. I see him all the time. He's so kick it.
Scared of the hitting kick or what?
Lefty or right? Okay.
The Phoenix, they also have to hit this one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so go ahead.
Right?
Let's do it again.
I have to
This
put
time I don't want you to bend your knees so much. Keep your body erect. Yes? Give me the spin on the ball.
Yeah, turning, press, and drop kick, right?
Great.
It's going to point over there towards the drum to the chin. Very good. More time. Keep looking at me, okay?
I heard you. That's going to be bad.
Very good. Okay, so now, I want you to
That's why
understand.
she's my high five in a second. She doesn't kick my hand. I'm happy.
Put it down, okay? Don't just go scratch it.
It looks like it's in your hand.
Sorry. Okay, everybody, hold for a second. Have a seat, please.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, have a seat. I'm taking a little bit more time than probably I should, but I'm having fun. I hope you are.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay. What kind of stance are we in when we do perform kicks? What kind of stance? What? What is it?
Kicking stance.
Kicking stance. So what is a kicking stance? What's that? So it's kicking stance, sparring stance, fighting stance, karugi, jumbi, and I call a walking stance. Yes?
Sure.
Okay? So why do I call it a walking stance? Because it's no longer or any wider than your normal gait. Everybody know what a gait is?
Yes, sir.
Gait is the length and the width of the step that you take. Everybody understand?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know about you, but I don't walk like this. Everybody understand? I don't walk like that. All right? I walk with one foot on one side of the line, one foot on the other side of the line, and the line goes right up the middle of my body. Everybody understand?
Sir.
So I don't understand why, I guess I understand it if you're going to be sparring. Yes? But if you're learning how to do a kick and you want more power and more speed in the kick, then the kick should be done in a walking stance. That means, for me, both feet pointed as far forward as you can get it, pushing off the bottom of the foot, the ball of the foot, and driving into the target. Now, we have a form roundhouse kick that we do in the forms. Yes?
Sir.
We have a practical roundhouse kick that we would do against somebody unknowing. Yes? What's the difference between the two? What's the difference between the form roundhouse kick and the practical roundhouse kick?
One of them's longer.
What? No. One of them's what?
One of them's longer.
Yeah. One of them's a little bit longer, but also in the way that they come up. Now, in sparring, the way I teach my children and my adults is I want to be like this as much as possible. And when I come in, I want to come in with my foot up and to camouflage the technique. So if I come up like this, what kick am I going to do? No. Until I do it. If I come up like this, what kick am I going to do? You don't know. Until I do it. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So I bring my knee up more like a front kick on most of my techniques, but then I twist into the technique if it's going to be a roundhouse kick or if it's going to be a side kick. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
So I camouflage my techniques as much as possible. All right? So I got a question. How should I stand? For me, okay, and I'm going to be quite honest with you. We're all very smart people here, yes? Okay? Try it. If you don't like it, don't use it. Understand?
Sure.
But if you do like it, maybe you will use it. Is that understood? So, up coding, please. Okay? So, what I want to do is we're going to do roundhouse kick. Okay? So, I'm more of a practical guy when it comes to just the kick. Is that understood? And my practicality comes up underneath and kicks the target underneath their armpit into the side of their body. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, underneath their elbow into the side of the body. So when I kick, okay, I'm looking for what? What? I'm looking for consistency in my technique. Okay, I don't want to be powerful one time and then weak another. I want to be the same kick over and over and over again. So, everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking to make contact with the target. Which way am I standing? Which way are my feet pointing? My feet are pointing forward. Now, for the layman, in terms of self-defense, this is fine. For sparring, maybe not so. You might want to modify it a little bit. But for the layman, person that doesn't know the 95% of the human population of the United States that doesn't know any kind of martial art whatsoever, this is going to be just perfectly fine. Anybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes? So, once again, consistency. I'm looking for the kick to be the same over and over and over again. If I'm consistent with my technique, I'm more willing to use it. So if I'm consistent with my roundhouse kick and I like it, I'm going to use it. If I'm consistent with my side kick, I'm going to use it. If I'm not consistent with it, then I'm going to say, I don't want to throw a side kick because it might not be that good. If I'm consistent with my running step, which way are my feet pointing? Okay? We do not run like this. I'm serious. We don't run like this. Do you understand? We run so that we can push off the ball of our foot. When we push off the ball of our foot, our kicks are more powerful. Another thing, I cannot get more power after I push off the ground. So I see a lot of people doing this. They're coming up and then they're trying to go fast. After the leg's already off the ground. Can't do that. Push off the ground, relax your leg, hit the target, tense up, do a little bit of speed. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes? So once again, maybe I'll be consistent. Same. That's what I'm looking for. So, for me, I like to point my feet a little bit more forward. Some instructors want you to be a little bit more to the side. It's up to them. Okay? Yes? Okay? All right. One more thing. Sit down. Hold it up. Knee level. Get down. There you go. There you go. Right here. Wherever the target is, whenever the target is open, that's what you should be able to hit. From your head down to your ankles. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
So here, front leg, hop step. Yes. Try that one again. Yes? Whip kick. One again. Tornado roundhouse kick. You should be able to hit the target where the target is put at. Yes? Stand up, Cody. Sparring stance, Cody. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
You okay? Was that your bad knee? Sorry. That didn't hit hard, right?
That's why I'm still standing.
Okay. Okay? Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the target right now. Why? Because his hands are up. His hands go down, target goes high. You should be able to hit everybody. Both legs. Even my left leg. Okay? Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, so like 2 more minutes. All right, let's do a couple more whip kicks. I'll take that. Okay? And good round 2, okay? All right. Where the target is. Okay? Should be okay. There you go. Should be able to spin a lot of these. Yes? Good job. Okay? Come on.
I'm off the line. That was my business. Actually, you didn't get your legs kicked. Come on.
So we were sitting down.
Maybe just like 3. That's very good. Now, without spinning around and around 3 times, just spin your arms around 1 time and come around. Understand? Go. Good.
My knee feels
Now,
fun.
your hands
My knee
on.
feels fun right now.
Don't hold the weight out here. Just come around.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna do that one again, John.
Okay. Come on. Next one. Good job.
I didn't move it that time. That one wasn't my fault.
Coming around, the legs coming up, and then you're trying to bend your body. You're never going to have that. Is that understood? Twirls around and brings the leg behind you. You understand? Okay? Throw those arms around. Yes. Throw those arms
Wherever it is,
around.
right?
Throw those arms. Feel it? Good. Okay, work on it, okay? Go ahead, turn them up. Ah, beautiful. Now, do it as, so now the side kick is going to go here. This is going to go around. No, your leg didn't go like this. I don't want you to you understand? I want that side. Okay.
So Chris,
Yes, that's what I want. Very good. One more time.
your body's still straight.
Very good. Okay.
Run, fast, super fast.
Beautiful. Okay.
That's so good, a little bit.
Let's it, Brian.
He said no. The camera says no.
Brian, do it again.
Come on, come on, Brian.
One more time. Throw it.
Brian.
Throw it fast. Okay? Don't stop. Get up. You look beautiful. Good kick. Okay. Let it go. Okay.
Fast.
Be
Super
beautiful.
fast. Come on.
Yes.
Here's the very one. I get a little nervous.
Oh, you look back to each other's thing. Good. Bye. Spin before you go. Spin before you go. Spin on the knee.
That's straight up just turning crescent kick, my guy.
Spin.
My watch gets time.
Okay.
Okay.
My knee comes up.
I said, hold on. I said, hold on. He was so close. I was like, hold on.
Okay, you're going like this. You're going one and then spin.
I was scared. I thought you were going to be scared.
Oh, okay. What's that? Yeah, that's what I want to see.
I didn't move. I didn't
You
move.
didn't move that time.
I didn't move.
I think you expected this, right? You were anticipating.
I expect her to go over. He said you should hit it wherever it is.
Oh, excellent.
That's it. Turn it, work. That's turn crescent.
Okay. All right. Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Sit down. No, not all of you. You sit down.
Yes, sir.
Sit down. Rear leg roundhouse kick. Knee level. Go.
Turn what?
Next. How about back down?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
you got so close too. That was scary. What? Pretty good. Hit it.
Go, get a spin. About what? Okay, question. All right, so I have a saying that I say to my students the moment that they start kicking. All right, before I even teach them how to kick, before I show them even how to twist their foot or raise their knee or do anything with kicking, I always make them recite up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. And they have to be able to say it to me. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. So a kick has 4 basic parts to it. The knee comes up, the leg goes out, the knee comes back, and then you put your foot down. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay? This, if I do it right, so they're watching me, okay? Okay, did you see the kick? Did you see up, out, back down? Yes? Okay? There's a reason why we say up, out, back down. Up, out, back down allows me to put my foot where I want to put it and not where I have to put it. What am I going to do now? My foot's over here. He's right there. If I missed him. Yes? In sparring, I always tell my students, do not overextend yourself. If you're going to do a hop, step, roundhouse, stay within yourself. You should be able to do this. And put your foot down when you want to put it down. Everybody understand?
Yes,
But we
sir.
get so many people that do this. Trying to reach something that they have no business trying to reach. Yes? So, hold it up. And then down. Because I want to put it down. Not because I have to put it down, but because I want to. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So, let's go like this. Go. 1, 2, why? If I go like this, and the person's over there coming at me, I missed him, lost my footing, off balance. So kick within yourself. Don't try to go over yourself. Stay within your legs. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Everybody stay within your legs. Hop step technique. I'm too far away. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
I try to kick this now. I may hit it, I may not hit it. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to be off balance. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay? Here, hop step. Stay within your means. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want to see this. This is what I want to see, right here. Rear leg, hold down the lower, because I like low. I want to see this. And then down. Up, out, back. Get the knee back. And then put it down. Everybody understand?
Yes,
That's what I want to see. Okay? Go ahead and try it, please. And we're going to do this 2 times and then we're done, okay? All right. Yes.
You gotta bend yourself. You gotta bend it back.
You hurt? Lefty? Lefty? Oh, okay. Good. Very nice. Good.
Yeah, right? It's weird.
I haven't moved it.
With your left leg. Yeah, it's so weird. It's weird with your left leg.
Extra focus.
How fast can you go? Let's see, how fast can you kick? There you go. Don't kick me, but kick me. Good.
I've been working on this for the 2 years, 3 years since you've done it.
Good. Thank you. Okay, and... Okay, bro! Excellent job, folks. Alright, here you go. I'm going to go ahead and say this one time. There are no rules in self-defense. Rules create sport. But in self-defense, there are no rules. If you have a pair of heels on and you kick somebody in the gut with it, so be it. What are they trying to do to you? They're trying to hurt you. Gentlemen, there are no rules in self-defense. I grab hold of your ear, I'm going to rip it off. You have a nose ring, it's coming off. You have an eyebrow ring, it's coming off. You have an ear ring, it's coming off. You have hair, I'm going to pull it. You have eyes, I'm going to gouge them. There are no rules in self-defense. There's rules in sparring. Why? Because it's a sport. There's rules in mixed martial arts. Why? Because it is a sport. There are rules in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Why? Because it can be a sport. There are things you can't do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that we can do to them. Gouge their eyes. Rip their ears off. Pull their hair. I'm very, very much so into defending myself any way I have to. You got it?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Please wear, if you're going to wear sandals, so be it. But if you're defensive in mind, in nature, you should wear something that you can kick with. Everybody understand?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yeah?
네. 사부님께 경례!
감사합니다. Hope you had fun.
Yes, sir.
You want
Thank you,
something?
sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.